hate to break it to you, but your regular screwdrivers in your toolbox are not what you should be using on your guns, right, Chris?
100%. And believe it or not, I am a tool snob.
Yep.
Real Avid does a great job.
Real Avid, they are clever with their designs. We're back with more from them, starting off with the X3 driver kit.
This is really great. This is something that could absolutely live in my range bag. I could throw it in my back pocket when I'm working and teaching classes. All my popular bits through the torque settings, plus a driver, plus an extension, which does so much more.
Show us how this works, because it looks like, okay, you put a bit in, you screw it. No, there's actually like 3 different ways to run this depending on what you're working on.
Well, say that I wanted to snug up these screws, and some of these new lever guns, they're using Torx bits instead of flatheads. So I got my Torx there. I can run it like this.
Yep.
I could do that. Well, if I needed to get into a little further place, what I could do is I could put the bit in here.
So maybe longer screws like this?
Now I can get a little more torque by using it as a T-handle.
Okay.
Talking about the grip down there, think about how that would work.
Oh, wow. So you need to reach into a longer, like the handle on an AR. That makes a lot of sense. Now, it's very important that you torque it the right way. So they have a couple different sets here, starting off with the fixed limiter with the X3 driver kit. This is a nice little package. I mean, the way it locks up. And then I like how they've got 65 inch-pounds all the way down to 15 inch-pounds, which are some standard increments.
Yeah, pop me that 20 out of there, and we'll check these screws on here real quick.
All right, show me.
So I'm going to put that into my T-handle.
Okay.
And put this into that fixed limiter.
Because a T-handle will give you great leverage, but you don't want to over-torque.
Yep, I can push down and in. Ooh, that one was loose, not even 20.
Now you know that it's correctly
Go to here.
tightened. Okay.
Yep, go to here, see how we're going?
Okay.
Perfect. So
like
what
that.
a lot of people don't realize is that even if the directions, you can't find that torque spec, you can look it up online. Even something as simple as the screws on this red dot cover where the red dot would go, because these things in classes, they come loose all the time. And if you break these off in this slide, big trouble.
Well, I like how these snap in. Now, this one is a little bit smaller package, but adjustable limiter.
Exactly. So when I put this red dot on here, this red dot was actually supposed to be set at, I think it was 12.
Okay.
12.
So it's kind of in between.
Yep. So that one is adjustable, and I'll show you how that works. So I've got the bit here. So we've got this adjustable limiter. So what you do is you actually unlock it so that you can turn it.
Oh, wow.
So then on here, you can follow along that. Right now it's set at about 15, but if I put this on here, what I can do is I can turn it one way, and it drops the pounds. So now I'm down to about 12.
Okay.
And they move in 2-pound increments.
So then you can really fine tune the torque setting that you want.
So now I'm going to lock that up. I'm going to set it the right way, put my bit in here. Now when I do my red dot, I've only got that 12 inch-pounds and done. And done.
There you go. Okay, Real Avid. The designs they have on these are very clever, and I like how they actually package up nice so the bits and pieces are not rolling all over your range bag. So, I mean, Real Avid stuff, very cleverly designed. Nice little kits for the hunt, for the range.
For your tool bag, for your range bag, for every bag, throw one in your car.
This is very cool. And, you know, your red dots won't fly off your gun. That's a good thing.